What the haters talking about?
What's up, family? In Simp news, a 48-year-old woman was found dead in her California home on Thursday. Michelle Avan, a prominent banking executive, was discovered dead in her Reseda, California home by family members around 7 a.m. on Thursday after they became worried that they could not get in touch with her. She was pronounced dead on the scene and reportedly suffered trauma to her face. Less than 24 hours after her body was discovered, police put the cuffs on 52-year-old Anthony Turner, her ex-boyfriend. Here we go again, fam. What's up with the suckers? Where does the suckers come from? How are they manufactured? They couldn't have been born or raised. They got to be manufactured. A lot of these dudes obviously didn't have daddies in the house when they was growing up. And the thing is, fam, you don't have to have a daddy in the house when you're growing up to get it, to understand. You just have to live a little. At 52 years old, you would think that this sucker would know how to accept rejection. He would know how to accept his bitter with his sweet. He should know that at 52. Some people never get it. I'm gonna tell you something, fam. If a man don't get it by 40, he ain't gonna get it. I'm not saying that you get everything and everything is in order by 40. I'm just saying if between those years you haven't figured it out, at least know, okay, this is what I need to do. Next time this happens, I'm gonna do this. Next time this happens, I'm gonna do this. I gotta do it this way, I gotta do this. If you ain't figured that shit out by 40, you're not gonna figure it out. You're just gonna be an old fool. And this is what dude was, 52 years old. Still don't get it. Still didn't get it. Where do they come from? Who raised them? There are plenty of men who wasn't even raised by their fathers, but they got it. They understood. And then you got dudes who had daddies under the same roof with them. But you know, some of them, their daddies were suckers. You know, their daddies were simps. You know, so even if the daddy was in the house, he was a simp. You know, he wasn't active. You know, he didn't have any kind of game. You know, he didn't have any kind of logic. You know, he didn't possess any wisdom at all. He was just there. Probably caused more damage than he did anything else. But moving on. This dude joins a long list of super simps. Why you take this woman's life? This woman was an asset to the community. She was an asset to the world. The woman was doing God's work. She championed women's rights. She championed employment within the Bank of America system for those who are underserved. She participated in what was an intricate part in various charities. From all indications, the community at large loved her, absolutely adored her. She was an asset. The irony here is that this woman was working to improve the black community. And it was a member of the black community who took her out. How often does that happen? Shit is sad, fam. Now, before we go too far with this, some of y'all gonna start jumping the gun and probably try to interpret that the wrong way. Like, yeah, you see what I'm saying? That's why I don't mess with black people. And anybody you mess with, you know, you're gonna have killers and dealers. You know, you're gonna have to deal with that. You deal with what I'm saying? That's why I'm single. Nah, you know, you can be single and still get killed. You know, that's somebody can. You know, you can be walking in the damn parking lot and somebody pay you a compliment and you just say hi, you know, and you don't give them what they want and they'll try to take your life. So when these type of things happen, we can't get paranoid and just give up on life and just give up on people. I'll never give up on people. We just have to be very careful how we choose the people that we want around us. And like all relationships, I'm sure there was some red flags before he did what he did to her. You know, I don't think he just killed her just off the rip. I think that a lot of times there's some verbal indications there. You know, dudes will make threats and say little things, and you'll just ignore the red flags. What we have to do is learn to recognize the red flags and respect those red flags and make sure that our actions is consistent with what we should do when those red flags come up. You know, you can't just see the red flag and just keep on moving, keep it moving. No, you have to address that. So not knowing her particular situation, I'm just saying, just playing the odds, I know that in most of these type of cases, there were many red flags before murder occurred. And what do? We ignore those red flags. This dude was a basket case. I'm sure if you go back in his history, I bet you can find a bunch of stuff that he's did that shows a bunch of weirdo stuff, right? This dude took a prominent member up out of the community, somebody that was doing the work, somebody that we could use, somebody that was on the inside. She's the vice president of Bank of America. So she got an executive position, a powerful position. And she wasn't just one of those black people that just had the position and just say, oh, look at me. I'm the only black. I'm black. I'm the vice president. And just gimme. She used her position to better her people. I wish I had gotten the opportunity to meet her because I would have given her flowers in life. Anthony Turner, you uncivilized mutt. You are a special type of lowlife. Your mama should be embarrassed and your daddy should have pulled out. R.I.P. Michelle Avan. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?
Yeah.